This conference will now be recorded.
So in last class we have discussed file tab, then clipboard, font, and the alignment ribbon. Okay. So in that merge and center, wrap text, and alignment, font style, bold, italic, underline. So everything we have discussed for the last class. Do you have any query regarding any of the point?
Ma'am, I wanted to know about font alignment, ma'am.
Font alignment, ma? Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is the CR of this class? No one. Okay, fine. It's okay. My screen is visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So at the last, I'll take a attendance. I'll take a photo of your names. Okay, don't disconnect. So I'll open Excel here. So I'll continue with my old file. I'll just open it. So I'll just take this. See, so when I select this, okay, you have the alignment here. Like you have a left, right, and center, top, bottom, middle alignment are there. So as per your requirement, you can select the alignment. Okay, this we call it as alignment. Any doubt?
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, pa. So we'll start with the number format today. So what about your assignment? Your assignment is ready? Yes, other people?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to learn about a number format. So when you have a numbers, when you want to convert into a different number format like currency, accounting, date, time, fraction, percentage. Okay, so we are using this number format option. We have a lot of formats. One by one, we are going to work on it. First, I'll take it as a general. After that, I'll take the number, currency, accounting, percentage, date, time, fraction, then I'll move on to the. So general, I'll take it as a equals to. I'll use one formula here, rand between 20 to 55.
So this brings out a random value between the
Uh,
range that we're giving, right?
yeah. So ran between is nothing but you can give bottom to top. Like for example, I want 250 to 999. So this is the top and this is the bottom. Close your bracket, enter, and just select it and drag it. Random value. Okay. So I'll use equals to accounting and between. I want bottom as a 60 and 150 as a top. Close the bracket, enter. Select it and drag it. Percentage. When it is in a percentage, so I'll use 0.25, 0.85, 0.96, 0.74, 0.82, 0.63, 0.45, 0.226, 0.74. So which is in a decimal. So when you're inserting the date, remember the format of your system. Okay. So I have first month, day and year. So I'm using here first month, day and year. So after this, select these two things and drag it. So time, I'll take it in a 24 format. So I'll take it as a 10 colon 52 colon 40. So 11 colon 02 colon 51. So I'll just select it and I'll drag it. So fraction, so I'll take it as a 52.75, 33.25, 45.33, 70.550, 25.15, 62.51. Okay, so this is all about my raw data. Okay, so I'll just select it. So I'll change my font style, Times New Roman. I'll give the border for this. I'll make it align, center align. I'll select only the headings. I'll make a bold. So I'll just change the font color here. So I'll just select and I'll. So this is my raw data. Okay. So now I have some data here. I want to convert this data into a different number format. So generally it is same like 22 will write it. When it is in a number, so just select the cell. After selecting the cells, so in a home tab you have the option number format group. So can you see the pop-up button here? Just click on this pop-up button. You have the number here. So when you click on this number, automatically the whole data is converted into a number format. And you can see here you have a, by default you have a 2 decimal. When you want to increase the decimal points here, you have the option here increase decimal point. You can see here you have the option here increase decimal point. And if you want to decrease the decimal point, you have a decrease decimal point. So you can increase the decimal and decrease the decimal places. Okay. Any doubt regarding the number format?
Ma'am, I didn't understand the ran between. function.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Ran between function.
Ran between function. Okay, fine. It is just a function where you will get the numbers when you, so it will take a more time to enter the numbers. So for that purpose, I'm using here one formula called as rand between. So equals to rand between, okay, bottom. You can give any number. For example, you can give the range there. I want from 10 to, like, within 10 to 100 I need some random numbers. So I'll give the 10 comma 100, close the bracket, enter. So instead of typing, you can type this and select it and drag it. This we call it as what? Rand between. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Ma'am, your screen
Got
is
it.
not visible.
My screen is not visible, guys.
It's visible, ma'am.
Can you just check with your internet?
Ma'am, it's not visible for me as well.
Is it?
It
Okay.
suddenly went blank. Yeah, okay, now it's visible. Yes,
Okay,
well,
fine.
I think it's a network issue only, you're right.
Okay, no issues. Got it now? Rand between.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, do you have any query regarding how to convert the number, sorry, general number into a number format?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, when you want to convert a data into a currency, so I'll select it first. I'll select these cells. I'll click on this pop-up button. You have the option here, currency. So when I click on this currency, by default, can you see how it is taking the dollar sign, but I want it in a rupee. So what you have to do, can you see the small pop-up button here? Just click on this pop-up button. So here on the right side, you have this symbol option. So I'll just click on this pop-up and just drag it. So you have a euro, pound, after that dollar, rupee, yen. So depending upon your circumstances or the requirement, you can just select it. So I'm selecting here rupee. So I'll select here rupee. After selecting the rupee, you can see the decimal places here. If you want more than two decimal places, you can increase the decimal places here. If you don't want, you can remove also. No issues regarding that. So I'll take it as a decimal places as a 2. Just click on OK button. So this is how we convert the dollar into a rupee. So accounting, I'll just select it. After selecting, I'll just click on this pop-up button.
Ma'am, please show it again, ma'am.
Sure, ma. Which one, currency or accounting?
Ma'am, currency for me.
Okay, no issues. Here,
Excuse me, ma'am.
sorry.
Your screen is not visible, ma'am.
What about other people?
Ma'am, it's visible, I think, to a
Visible,
few
ma'am.
for because of some network issue and few due to the lack of
Yeah,
network, I think.
that is a thing, guys. Can you just check with your internet facility or the network? Okay, come and sit. Now it is visible. Guys, I'm audible to you.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, it's
ma'am.
visible.
At least tell yes or no, no. Okay, fine. So I'll select the data first. After selecting the data, just click on this pop-up button, click on this currency symbol. Okay, so it is showing in a dollar. If I want it in a another currency like n, euro, pound, okay, after that Indian rupee, for that purpose, can you see a small pop-up button? Just click on this. So here you have the option called symbol. Just pop up this button and scroll it. Okay. So after scrolling it, you can see here you will get the Indian rupee. So whichever you want. Okay, so I'm selecting here English India, or you can Gujarati, whichever you want, you can select that. After selecting it, if you want to increase the decimal places, you can increase the decimal places. If you don't want, you can decrease it. Just click on this OK button. So now dollar is converted into a Indian rupee. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So accounting.
Excuse
I'll
me,
just sell. Yes, pa.
ma'am, there's a confusion like when we write general numbers,
Okay.
then like in number also we have to use the rand between function and we need to put random numbers, right?
Huh, pa. You
Is
just
it?
use a formula equals to rand between,
Okay.
open the bracket, you can give the range there. Okay, like 10 to
Okay.
50, 100 to 200. So 100 comma 200, this is my range. Close the bracket, enter. So instead of typing it, select it and drag it. So randomly it will show you the numbers. It will insert the random numbers in the given range. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. See here, accounting, I'll select the data. I'll pop up this option. You have the option here, accounting. So when I click on this accounting, so again it is showing the dollar. So I'll pop up this button. So I'll click on the symbol. I'll scroll it. So I'll select it. Click on OK button. So it converted into a rupee. So the next one is percentage. So I'll just select the data. So it is in the general format. I want to convert into a symbol. So percentage. You can go for this. Otherwise, pop up button is there. Just click on this percentage option. You can just click on this percentage. Now can you see here, it is showing with the decimal. For example, I don't want a decimal, so for that purpose you just click on this decrease decimal places. So I'll just decrease the decimal places here. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So when I select this date, so it is in the date format. Pop up this option. You have the option here, short date and long date. So when I click on this long date, you can see here it is converted into a like Monday, July, everything. So instead of that, if you want a different format other than this, so just click on this pop up button. So you can see here on right side you have a different formats here. So I'll select here, I want it in the this format. Just click on a March, click on OK button. You can see the date here. Any doubt? So after that, I'll select a
No, ma'am.
time. After selecting the time, I'll click on this pop-up button. Directly you can click on this pop-up button. Otherwise, you have to click on this, scroll it, then you have to select the time. Instead of that, I'll click on this format pop-up button. So you have the different
Excuse
formats
me,
here.
ma'am.
Yes, pa.
Ma'am, not able to view the screen.
There is a network issue, ma. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You just check with your network. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, pa. See here. So I'll select the data first. I'll click on this pop-up button. So I'll select here time. When I click on this time, I have different formats of times are time is there. So I will do, I'll select one format. After selecting the one format, click on this OK option. You can see here. So the data is converted into a time. Any doubt regarding your date and time?
No problem, ma'am. No
No,
doubt.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So fraction. Can you tell me what do you mean by fraction?
Ma'am, it's a part of a whole. It's usually a mathematical term like 1 by 4 or 1 by 2. When we
Okay.
divide a whole into parts.
Okay. What about others? So,
Ma'am, to apply the date and time, we need to hold the entire data and then do it, ma'am.
yes, pa. So whenever you're working on any of the option, first you have to select. No, when you select, then only it will apply. Okay, otherwise it will not apply any format there. Got it, na? Or can I explain one? So fraction. So it is in the P divided by Q format. Yes or no? Or you can call it as a which contain the numerator and denominator. So I have some data here. So I'll convert this data into a fraction. So I'll select this data. I'll click on this pop-up button. You have the option here fraction. So just click on this fraction. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So next I'll go for when I want to highlight some negative numbers or negative data. For example, I have some data here 10, 20. So I'll select this data. After selecting, I'll convert this into a number. So can you see here? It is showing with negative symbol. Okay, minus 95, minus 65, minus 32. So I want to highlight only the minus one. For that purpose, select the data first. After selecting the data, click on this pop-up button. Can you see your
Ma'am,
negative
I can't see
numbers?
your screen, ma'am.
Uh, what about others?
It's
No, ma'am.
visible, ma'am.
So it is visible for others. Ma, you just check with your network. There is a issue regarding your network. Okay, you just check with that. Is it fine? Okay. So you can see here. So select. I just want to highlight the negative. Select it. Click on this pop-up button. So convert your data into a number. So you can see here whenever the negative number is there, so you can select any of the format here. For example, I'm selecting this format, nothing but it whatever negative numbers are there, so it will show you in a red color within a bracket. So I'll selected this format, click on OK button. Now you can see here. So negative, whatever negative numbers are there, so they are highlighted with a red color within a bracket. Got it or can I explain it once?
Got
Got it.
it, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. So this is your second practical assignment. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to insert one extra row. So select the whole row and take it as a merge and center. Give the heading as a number format and rename your sheet as a number slash. Okay. Rename your sheet as a number format. Sure, you don't have any query regarding the number format option.
Ma'am, can you explain the last column again, the I1 after fraction?
Oh,
I
sure,
got
ma. Okay,
confused with it.
okay, no problem, no issues. So see here, I have some data here. So some of the data are in the negative. Okay, instead of searching the negative numbers, what I will do, first I'll select this data. I'll click on this pop-up button. Okay, I'll convert into a number format first. Now, so wherever the negative number are there, you can select any one of the format here. So I'm selecting here. Okay, so the negative number should be highlighted with the red color. So I'll selected this one, click on OK button. Now you got it, or can I explain it once?
Ma'am, got it now.
Okay. So what about other people? Do you have any query regarding this number format?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. So I'll click on this plus option. Okay. The next we are going to learn, that is conditional formatting, which is help us to highlight the cells. So I'll take some data here, number, days, date. So I'll take some numbers here. Date, I'll take yesterday's date, 7/10/24, 7/7/24. Okay. So what I will do, first I'll select it. I'll make it align. Border, I'll change my font style. Okay. So now what I will do, I want to highlight, okay, the person who has taken the marks more than 65. So instead of searching this, select the data. After selecting the data, in a home tab, you have the styles option. In that, conditional formatting. So conditional formatting, first we are going to work on this highlight cell rules, top bottom rules, data bars, color scales and icons. First we'll go for highlight cell rules. In that, you have the option greater than, less than, between, equals to, text that contain a date occurring, duplicate values. So first what I will do, I want to highlight the person, okay, which the data which contain the greater than. So I'll take it as a 75. I want to highlight the data, the the cell which contain the number greater than 75. So you can see here, when I select it, when I click on when I type here 75, more than 75, can you see the data here? It is highlighted. So on right side, you have the pop-up button. You have a yellow color, you can go for yellow. Green, if you want, you can go for green color. Just click on this pop-up button. You have the option here, custom format. So when you don't want all this red green, you click on this custom format. You have the option here, fill. So you can go for more colors here. For example, I want it in a I want it in a blue color. So I'll select the blue, click on OK button, click on OK button, click on OK button. Can you see here? So if I change with, instead of 40, if I take it as a 78, 100, I'll take it as a 82. Instead of 90, I'll take it as a 50. Can you see the changes? Any doubt regarding the greater option?
Ma'am, can you
No,
explain
ma'am.
once again?
Sure, ma. Okay. So I'll just select the data. I want to highlight the cells which
Ma'am, I
contain
was
more.
disconnected.
Hello.
Can you please repeat, ma'am?
Sure, pa. I'll repeat it. See here. First, select the data. I want to highlight the cells which contain the data greater than uh, 450. So I'll select the data first. I'll click on this conditional formatting. So in conditional formatting, the first option is highlight cell rules. I'll click on it. You can see here you have the option here greater than, less than, between, equals to. So I'll just click on this greater than. You have to give the range here. You have to give the number here. So I want to highlight 380. Okay. The data which contain the 380. On right side you have the pop-up button. You have the option custom format. Just click on this custom format. You have the fill option is there. You can select whichever color you want. For example, I want it in a green. So I selected the green. Click on OK button. So click on OK. Now if I change any number, or like instead of 395, you can see here 425. Can you see? So the data which contain more than 380, it is highlighted with the green color. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So how to clear the rules from the entire table? Click on this conditional formatting. Can you see a clear rules option below? Clear rules. In a clear rules, you have the two options: clear rules from the selected cells, clear rules from the entire sheet. So depending upon your requirement, you can use these two options. So I want to clear the rules from the entire sheet, so I'm using this clear rules from entire sheet. It will clear your whatever given condition. So same thing, I'll select it here. Click on conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. Less than option is there. So I'll click on this less than. So I want to highlight less than 45. I'll go for 50. So pop-up button is there. You can use any one of it. Otherwise, go to the custom format. You can go for more colors, select any one of the color, click on OK button and click on OK button. So now any data is converted into like 45. You can see here. So same thing, you can use it for equals to. Click on this conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, between, equals to. So I'll just show you the between. So I'll give the range here. So my starting range is 250 and till 390. This is my range. Within that range, it has to highlight. So I'll click on this pop-up button. I'll click on this custom format. I'll go for more colors. Click on OK. Any doubt regarding greater than, less than, between, equals to?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. So the next one we are going to learn not only which is related to your numbers, if I want to highlight which is related to your text. So I'll select it. After selecting the data, click on this conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. You have the option here, text that contain. So when you click on this text that contain, so you can see here by default it is selecting the Monday. I just want to highlight the Tuesday. So I'll type here. So can you see here? It is highlighting the Tuesday. I'll click on this pop-up button, custom format, more color. So you can select any one of the color. You can, if you want to, you can custom it. Okay. Okay option is there. You can see here the data is highlighted with the blue color. So instead of Saturday, if I take it as a Tuesday, so that data is also highlighted. Any doubt?
Ma'am, so this formatting, conditional formatting, can be applied to the entire row and column as well,
Yes, pa. So
or
the
only a
selected
specific cell?
no, not like that. If you first you have to select, it will apply the whole row, whole column. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
If you want, I'll
Understood.
explain it once.
No, ma'am, that was the only doubt. Like, if we select the whole column or whole
Ha,
row,
ha, ha.
and then we apply this conditional formatting, so if will that be applicable?
It is
Even
applicable.
though if there's even though if there's no data in it, like I still have to, like, suppose if to I have to write present absent for a class,
Okay.
and then I apply conditional formatting on Excel. Like, whenever I
Okay.
type present, then it
Okay.
turns green. If I write absent, it will become red. So will
Sure.
that apply with conditional formatting?
Yeah. You just click on this. See, I'm just showing it to you. Click on
Okay, ma'am.
this. Click conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contain. Okay. So you have to type here. For I'll type it as a present, highlighted with a red color. Okay, I'll click on OK button. Fine. So again, I already it is selected. I'll click on this conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contain. You have to type here absent. I'll click on this pop-up button. I'll take it in a green color. Click on OK button. Okay. So when I type here absent, can you see? When I type this as a present,
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Understood.
so if you want to remove it, select it, click on conditional formatting, clear rules from the entire sheet I'm using here. So I'll click on this entire sheet.
Okay, ma'am. Understood.
Okay, fine. Now, so not only which is related to your numbers and text, if you have any date, okay, so select the date. When I want to highlight next week, this week, next month, yesterday's date, today's date, tomorrow's date, so select the data. After selecting, click on this conditional formatting. You have the option highlight cell rules. You have the option a date occurring. Okay, you click on this date occurring. So by default it will select the yesterday's. Can you see a pop-up button? Just click on this. So after clicking on it, for example, I want next week dates. So can you see here, when I click on this next week or this week, it is highlighted with a red color. Same thing, you go for pop-up, you can use these things. Otherwise, click on custom format, more color, click on OK button, click on OK button. Okay. Any doubt?
Ma'am, can you explain between and equals to?
Yeah, sure. Pa. So I'll select a number here. After selecting, I'll click on this conditional formatting. Am I going fast?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So highlight cell rules. You have the option between. You have to give the range here. Like I want to highlight the number which contain 500 to 600. So I'll take it as a between. So between I'll take it as a 55 to 96. Okay, I want to highlight the number or highlight the cells which contain the number from 55 to 96. Click on this pop-up, green color I want, click on OK button. This is between. Equals to is nothing but I'll select the number, click on this conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. You have the option here equal to. So click on this equal to. So equal to 350 I want to highlight with some other colors. So can you see here 350, the cell which contain the 350 number, it is highlighted with the blue color. Do you have any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So when you want to highlight the duplicate or a unique things, so just select the data. After selecting the data, go to the conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. You have the option duplicate values. Just click on this duplicate. Can you see here? In my in the selected data, duplicate values are highlighted. If I want a unique one, you have the pop-up button here. Click on this unique, click on, you choose any color, click on OK button. You can use it for unique as well as duplicate text or data. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Ma'am, please
Can you
explain.
explain again, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, pa. So I have some data. Okay, so I want to highlight the unique data or the unique information. Select it, click on this conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. You have the option here duplicate values. Click on this duplicate value. You have a two option here when you click on this pop-up button, unique and duplicate. When I click on this unique data is highlighting. When I click on this duplicate data is highlighting. So whichever as per your requirement, you can select it, click on OK button. Now you got it, or can I explain it once?
I got it, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. Now, how to remove it? Click on this conditional formatting, clear rules. Clear rules from the selected cells or entire sheet. Now I want to remove it from the entire sheet. So I'm using here clear from entire sheet. Now,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, pa.
I just wanted to know the duplicate data is the ones which has repeated
That is duplicate.
and which have not repeated like Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Those are the unique
Unique one.
data.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first thing that highlights cell rules. If you want top bottom rules, what is this top bottom rules? So if you want a top 3 people, bottom 5 people, okay, so in that time you can use this top bottom rules. I'll give you an example. I'll just type here 5. Okay, fine. So I'll select the data here. After selecting the data, if I want a top 3 candidate or top 3 number or the highest one, go for top and bottom rules. You have a top 10 items, bottom 10 items. All these options are available. I'll show you one. I'll click on this top 10 items. So it is showing you by default it will select the 10. So what I will do, I'll just, if I want a top 3, can you see a top 3 number is highlighted? If you want, you can select the color. Can you see? So instead of a 425, if I take this as a 120, so 395 is the third highest, first, second, and third. So for this, you can go for bottom 3, top 3, depending upon your circumstances. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll select the data. I'll click on this conditional formatting. So the remaining option, you just work on these things. So the next one, I'll go for data bars. So data bars is nothing but, so it will fill the data depending upon your the value of a number. So when I click on this any one of it, so I'll go for this yellow color. Can you see here? Depending upon your value, it will fill the gradient. Okay, can you see here? 20, it is little, it has fill little bit. For 30, 78, like this we call it as what? Data bars. Got it, or can I explain one?
Once more, ma'am.
Okay. So I have some data here. First I'll clear the rules. Clear rules from the entire sheet. Fine. I'll select the data. I'll click on this conditional formatting. You have the option here, data bars. Okay. So you have a gradient fill and solid fill. So depending upon your the value in a cell, it will fill the color. Okay. So I'll click on this. So any color. Can you see here? For 10, it has filled a little bit. After that, 20, 30, 40. Can you see? Instead of a 10,
Yes,
if I
ma'am.
take it as a 1, can you see? So
Yes, ma'am.
instead of 60, I'll take it as a 15. Depending upon your value, it will fill the color. That we call it as what? Data bars. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Ma'am,
Got
this
it,
will
ma'am.
only work in the numerical thing, right?
Yeah, yes, my yes. Only in numeric, not further. Depending upon your value, it will fill the color in a cell. That we call it as a data bars. Got it, or can I explain once?
Ma'am, is it available for percentage also, no, ma'am?
Hapa. So for example, when I
Can
have
you
some
see?
percentage, like I'll have some number format here. Okay, fine. I have some percentage here, no? Select it.
Yes, ma'am.
Click on this conditional formatting, data bars. So whichever color you want. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what
Now,
about in the case of dates, ma'am? Date.
I will check with the dates. Click on this data bars. It will not apply for dates. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Now, so the next one we are going to learn. Okay, depending upon your value, it will fill the color of it. So I'll just show it to you. I'll click on this clear from the entire sheet. Excuse me. Okay. select it, click on this conditional formatting, color scales. Okay, so you can select any one of the color here. So I'm using here, can you see here? Okay, less than 30 it is in a green color, 40 to 60 it is in a yellow color, and the remaining, can you see here, it is in a red color. Depending upon your value in a cell, it will set the color for you. This we call it as what? Color scales. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So not only the color thing, if you want an icon, you can set the icon for it. Click on this pop-up button. I'll click on this conditional formatting. I'll select the number, click on this conditional formatting, icon set. You can set the icon, okay, on the basis of value. For example, I'll select this option. You can see here 10 to 30, which is in a wrong. After that, you have some symbol, then you have a right symbol. So depending upon your value, it will set the symbol for you. So I'll set a one more. You can go for this. So which is in a red color, yellow, then you have a green color. This we call it as what? Icon sets. Any doubt regarding any of the option in a conditional formatting? Highlight cell
No,
rules, top
ma'am.
bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon set. What about others?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And this is your third assignment. Okay. Okay. So next I'll just click on this. Okay. So when you want to convert your data into a table, so I have one data here, I want to convert into a table. You can use the shortcut key Control T. Control T is the shortcut key to convert your data into a table. So first you have to select your table. After selecting the table, you can use a Control T. So when you click on this Control T, you can see a create a table option. Already I have a header here. Okay, my table has a header. My table has a header. Click on OK button. Okay, so when you convert into a table, so click on this home option. Can you see a format as table? So you have a lot of formats are there. Okay, so as per your requirement, you can select any one of it. This is how we convert our data into a table. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay.
And can you explain it
Shortcut key
once?
for, sorry, can I
Can you
explain it
explain
once?
it once? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. So I have a normal data here. I want to convert into a table. So first you have to select it. After that, press Ctrl T. So I'll select here my table has a header. Click on OK button. Okay. So now you can see here. So my data is converted into a table. If I want a more design, more colors, okay, click on this home option. Okay, you have the option here format as table. So you can select here whichever color you want. For example, I'll select this one. You can see here. This is how we use the format as table. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it,
Got
ma'am.
it, ma'am.
Yes, but tell me. Okay. So now when I select this table, okay, can you see a table design? So when you click on this table, you can give the table name here. So I'll give the table name as a uh, data, don't give a space, 1. So whenever you select the, you can see data 1, you can give the table name. So upcoming classes in that I'm going to explain regarding that. Okay, do you have any query regarding this format as table?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the next one is cell styles. So I'll select a cells, I want some cells, I'll click on the cell styles, so you can go for whichever you want. So I'll select it here. So I'll click on this color of it in a green. Can you see here? You can convert these cells into a different cell styles. Okay, you can use it. So do you have any query regarding this styles, conditional formatting, format as table, and cell styles?
Ma'am, can you repeat
No,
cell
ma'am.
style?
Okay, cell styles is nothing but when you want to convert these cells into a different colors, then you have to select those cells. After selecting it, you have the option here cell styles. Okay, you have a different styles here. So for example, if you want it in a yellow color, so click on this yellow color. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now what I will do, I just want to remove the whatever format I have applied for this table. So I'll select the table. After selecting it, you have the in the editing option, you have a clear all, clear format, clear content. So I want to remove the format. So I'll just click on this clear format option. So I'll use all Control Z. I want to remove the content. So I'll click on this clear content. So you can easily remove the content of it. So I'll use a Control Z. If you want to remove the whole thing, you can use clear all option. So I'll click on this clear all option. Any doubt regarding these three options? Clear content,
No, ma'am.
clear format, clear all. Okay, so I just want to remove clear formats. So now listen to me. I have some data here. So when you want to insert a row, extra row in between your data, extra column, so what you have to do? Select the whole row. Okay. So after selecting the whole row, so I'll tell you the shortcut key. Press Control. Okay, you have the numbers in your lappy or a system. Click on this plus option. You can you can insert a extra row or column. So control minus is for deleting the extra row or column. Otherwise, select it. After selecting, you have the option here insert. So you can go for insert a sheet row, insert a cell. So you have these options. So I'm using here insert sheet row. You can insert like, can you see? If you want to delete it, click on delete. If you want a columns, first you have to select the whole column. After selecting the whole column, click on this insert sheet column. Delete is nothing but you can delete the column. Any doubt?
Ma'am, can you explain once again that insert sheet column?
Okay, no issues. So you know the shortcut key, no? You can select the whole row. You can use Control plus for inserting the new row in between your data. For column also same thing, select the whole column. Control plus is for inserting the new column in between the data. Control minus for deleting the extra rows and extra column in your data. So
Okay, ma'am.
this is the one thing. Second one, you can select it. You in a home tab, you have the option called as cell, where you have the insert cell option is there, insert sheet column option is there. So I'll click on this insert sheet column. If you want to delete it, delete sheet column. Same thing for your row. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. The next one is, so when I want to increase the width of a column or the height of a row, so you can use it like this. You have to press it, you have to use it. Okay. So one more thing is, you can just select the cell. After selecting the cell, you have the option here, format option is there. So what is that? Format. Can you see a row height option? So when you click on this row height, so you can see a, what is the by default row height? It is 15. 15 is the default row height. Okay. So I'll take it as a, instead of a 15, I want to increase by 22. So I'll click on this 22. I'll click on OK button. Can you see the size of the row, the height of a row now? Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay.
Got it,
For
ma'am.
for column also, you just select it, click on this format option. You have the option here, column width. Click on this column width. It is 8.43, so I'll take it as 11. Click on OK button. You can see the size or width of a column. So after this, so you can make a changes for a one column, two column, three column. Okay, if I want to make a changes for the whole sheet, so what you have to do? Can you see a in between you? Can you see a one option like triangle? So when you click on this, it will select the whole sheet. When you make a changes for this single cell, it is applicable for the entire sheet. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So
Got it.
these three things are important. So insert, delete, format. So I'll just use a control set. Okay. The next option we are going to learn, that is flash fill. Okay. So flash fill is nothing but, I'll just give you the meaning of it. So see here, flash fill. Flash fill automatically fill your data when it sends a pattern. So I'll give a one pattern here. For example, uh, okay. So I'll give us some name with the surnames. So in between, I'm giving a space here. So what I will do, I'll take it as a name and surname. Okay, so I want name in a one column, surname in the another column. So in a each in my data, okay, in between name and surname I have a space here. So what I will do, I'll type here Virat in a one column and his surname Kohli in a another. So what you have to do, select the whole column. After that, in a home tab, in a editing option, you have the option here fill. So in a fill, you have the option called as flash fill. Otherwise, you can use the shortcut key Control E. Control E is the shortcut key for flash fill. So when I click on this flash fill, so it will enter the remaining names, only the names. So now I'll select the surname column. I'll use a shortcut key here, Control E. Control E is the shortcut key for flash fill. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Once more, ma'am.
Okay. So I have some data. What is flash fill exactly? Flash fill is nothing but it will automatically fill the data when it sends the pattern. So in between I have some space in my data. I want name in a one column, surname in the another column. So instead of typing it, we like name in a one column and surname in the another column, it will take a time. Instead of that, we'll use a flash fill option. First, I'll type a one data that Virat in a one column and his surname in a another column. Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So after this, you have to select the cells, or you have to select the cells. After selecting the cells, in a editing option, you have the option fill. Flash fill is there. Okay, otherwise you can use the shortcut key. What is the shortcut key for flash fill? Control E.
E.
Okay, I'll click on this flash fill. Automatically it will fill the data. Now I'll select the surname column. I'll use Control E. Any doubt?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so now not only a space, for example, I'll just select it. Okay, I'll use a replace. I'll use a replace option here, or you can use the shortcut key Control H. Control H is the shortcut key for replace a value or a text. I'll click on this replace. So find what I want to find a space in the selected data. Replace with I'll use a at. Okay, so I'll replace with at. Can you see your replace all option? Can you see here wherever space is there, it is replaced with at. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Ma'am, once more.
Okay. See here, I just want to replace space should be replaced with the at. So I'll select the data first. After selecting the data, click on this find. You have the option replace, or directly you can use the shortcut key that is Control H. So in a Control H, you have to find. So I want to find space. So I'm using here space. Replace with ash. Replace with ash. So click on this replace all option. If you want to replace only one, you can go for replace only one. If you want to find, you can find it. If you want, replace all. Got it, or can I explain it once?
Got it, mom.
Okay. So I'll click on this. So I'll give a one pattern for this. So Virat, and after slash, you can go for his surname. Select it. Okay. What is the shortcut key for flash fill?
Control E.
Good. Control E. Okay. Select the surname. Control E. Otherwise, click on this fill, flash fill. Any doubt regarding your flash fill?
No, mom.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Only 49 people are there. Guys, I'll give only attendance. Okay. For 49 people. Okay. I'll take a photo of it.
Mom, where will be the attendance uploaded, mom?
It is in the attendance sheet, ma.
No, mom. How will come to know that you have uploaded our attendance?
You want a proof?
No, mom. Normally in our class, or they will come to know by seeing the portal, mom, like the task.
No, you don't have any that much. Okay. I'm just entering in this sheet.
Okay.
So, what is your work? So, yesterday I have given you practical one that you have to enter some data. So, practical number 2, number format. Practical number 3, that is conditional formatting. And the practical number 4 is flash fill. Okay. So, you guys work on this. If you have any
Can you
query,
show me the second and the third one?
uh, you want it? Second one is which is in a number. Third one, conditional formatting. I'll just rename it. And the fourth one is flash fill. Yes. Do you have any query regarding today's class? So whatever we have discussed regarding number format, conditional formatting, format as table, cell styles, cells, and flash fill.
No, ma'am.
No, mom.
Everyone? Okay, fine then.